All right, well, that was a dead end, that was a dead end, that was a dead end. So the mountains have changed drastically up here. We're about, I don't know, maybe 25, 27, maybe 25, 27 miles into it. And haven't found anything. So we're going to go backtrack another 8, 9 miles on this god-awful roads to a worse road to go down to a place that we actually discovered. We had to cut through some manzanita. Here's the story. We were driving down a road like this. We stopped, of course, took down the tailgate, drank a beer, and there was manzanita. And we noticed down on the ground there was like petrified wagon wheel marks. I mean, actual wagon wheel, like it had been just petrified in the hard red clay. So we started to dig through the manzanita, and about 10 feet through the manzanita opened up to a big field, to a big opening, like a meadow. And we cut a big enough path through to get the trucks through, and we kept on going down this road for a bit, and there was an old miner's shack, hadn't been touched since the 1800s. And we started to camp there, making that our home base. Then the hunters came in. Hunters started to come in there and make that their camp base. Then the Forest Service came in, saw it, put a lock on the door, put tin on the roof, and declared it a historical monument. Now the land around it has been claimed, so we're going to be claim jumping, sorta, if we can get to it. So that's just the way life is up here. But as you can see, we're in the deep, deep, deep forest. And here's something where hunting was shut down this year, so there's probably an abundance of feeder animals up here for mountain lions and bears. We've seen a lot of bear tracks in this soft dirt. So it could be a little bit more dangerous than normal. You know, after the hunters come up, the predators kind of scoot up the hill. But now, since no hunters are up here, we're probably ladled with a lot of predatory beasts. All right, we'll talk to you. Cal Root Pagan wife, see ya. Well, here's a habit I got into a long time ago. When you come to an area where there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 or 5 different ways to go, you mark your way. So that's my arrow out of some sticks. And we're going that way. Without those, you'd have to stop and look at tire tracks. You really would. Okay, we'll see you. Bye. We're going down to a place called Harris Meadows. We found this 50 years ago, and we're going to go back down there and see if we can get to it. Bye. Just to get this shot, I had, holy cow, man. Highlander, 2002. 2002. This is pretty gnarly. I have it in the snow mode, hoping that it helps a little bit. That was gnarly. You should, oh. All right, we're going, see, oh my gosh. Oh, there they are. All right. The Lost RVers doing a solo without the RV and without the wife. Bye. Here we go. There they are. I had to catch up to them. Look at this road. Look out there. This is my background music. My voiceover for road footage. Brought to you by the Lost RVers, of course. Look at this. I'm following a jacked up 4x4 super off-road Jeep in my old broken down Highlander. That won't come back here with one vehicle. We're so far in right now, we're probably 20 miles in. We're on a road, off a road, off a road. When you start needing to put up road markers to find out how to get back, you just don't want to break down. There may not be someone out here for ever. Only idiots like us. So enjoy this footage. Thanks for watching, and watch some other videos. Subscribe to our channel, and we'll talk to you guys in a bit. Bye. All right, this does have a sign. Not too messed up. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About a dozen bullet holes on it. This is National Forest number 93, the beginning of. And just to give you an idea of what we're dealing with over here, so we're on a ridge that runs along like the top of that mountain there. This is what this ridge road is, or the roads into it. This is all heavy gold mining territory. Heavy. Matter of fact, where we're going now, if we can get to it, it's claimed. But wherever the roads are, it used to be SP property. Trains used to come up through here. And, long story, we find it, there'll be more stories about that. But anyway, something like 50 yards, 50 feet, whatever, on each side of this road is owned by the SP people, which means only they can kick you off. So I think this claim up here, if it has been claimed, we found it and someone moved in, but we didn't know how to claim stuff back then. I don't think we can be kicked out of this particular area. Now they come after us with 30-06s and 9mm. Sometimes you got to say okay, and that's happened up here. And that's when gold got up to like around $860 an ounce. We were down at the bottom of this river called Tyler's Foot, and we had been going down there for years. And we went down there. It was open land. You could dredge back then. You get these big dredges that you float in the middle of the river. It's like a big vacuum machine. It runs it through a sluice box. And when we parked, there was 2 vehicles, about 5 of us, and they came out with a 9mm and some kind of deer rifle. So it's the Wild West. That's why we love it. All right, getting too much dust, so you have to stop and let them get ahead of you. See you guys. Yeah, so we think it's this way. We're doing a lot of logging up here. We're on a super highway, by the way. I took the lead. It'll let them breathe some dust. So without all the dust flying, this is what it looks like up here. Red dirt. When I talk about red dirt, this is what I'm talking about. And when this dirt gets dried out after all the snow, there may be, well, if you look at the trees, you can kind of tell where the snow level is. See where those dead branches are up there? I mean, there's some exceptions to the rules, but generally, that's how you tell how high up the snow gets over the course of, 50 years. The bark will be exposed and there won't be any limbs. But this is it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just keep going down this road. We're about 40 miles into it. So you just keep going. Now this is mile 3, and I think Harris Meadows was at miles 3, and I think where we're going is somewhere around that area, either past or before it. So we'll get off right now, and hey, thanks for watching. A lot of road footage, a lot of dirt, a lot of roads. This is the best kind of video, in my opinion. I watch them, I like them, because this is real time. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm in a 2002 Toyota Highlander. See ya. Here's one of those dilemmas again. There's a good road going that way, heavily traveled. I mean, for being up here, and there's a good road going that way, heavily traveled. Sign. This is dead end 98.5, not recommended for passenger vehicles. This one over here says dead end. I'm not sure, it's broken down. It could be either way. All right.
I notice how people going all that way. Nothing going much on this way.
This way? That away. See ya. All right. Here's a sign. See where we are. Oh. That yield no information. Keep on going down. Okay, I think, boy, these trees, you know, in 20, 30 years, things grow. We think it's up here. We think it's up here. Now they have a 4-wheel drive. And I got this Highlander, so we'll see if I can make it up. Go, baby, go. Wow, this has been a long time. Now, the last time I was here, if this is the same spot, it was claimed. We found this. You have to remember, we found this spot if this is the spot. I was panning this little creek. I saw this hole in the side of the bank. So I, of course, started to dig at it. And I heard this like a guy with a gun was pointing it right to the back of my... Oh, there it is. This is it. We discovered this place. We found it. If it wasn't for us, this would never have been found. 50 years ago. Holy crap. Wow. Wow, we're here. I can't believe it. No one's here. It may be clean, but they don't care. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Road off a road, off a road, off a road. All right, let's get... Oh yeah, we're just gonna stay here. There's wood. What do you think, Don? All right, we'll be right back. Wow, we made it.